Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, hi, I'm so glad to have you. You know, mental health is something I'm really passionate about, and I think it's so important to talk openly about it. We all go through ups and downs, and sometimes it's hard to recognize when we need a little extra support. Today, we're diving into a topic that's close to my heart: anxiety. Specifically, we're going to be talking about 5 signs of anxiety you may not realize. Okay, so let's talk about fatigue. It's something we all experience at some point, right? That feeling of being completely drained, like you just can't muster the energy to do anything. But what happens when that feeling becomes a constant part of your life? We all get tired, right? It's a normal part of life. After a long day at work or a strenuous workout, feeling tired is expected. But what if you're feeling this way all the time, even after a full night's sleep? If you're feeling constantly drained, even after a good night's sleep, it could be a sign of something more than just physical exhaustion. It could be a sign of anxiety. Yes, anxiety. I know it sounds kind of strange, right? You'd think if you were tired, you'd just sleep. But anxiety can manifest in really weird ways. You'd think if you were tired, you'd just sleep. But anxiety can manifest in really weird ways. It's not just about feeling nervous or worried. It can affect your body in ways you might not even realize. You might find yourself tossing and turning at night, unable to get comfortable or quiet your mind. Your body is tired, but your brain is wide awake, running through a million thoughts and scenarios. Anxiety can keep your body in a state of constant alertness. Your heart rate increases, your muscles tense up, and your mind races, even if you don't realize it's happening. This constant state of alertness can be incredibly draining. When we're anxious, our bodies go into overdrive. It's like our brain is stuck in the on position, and it can't figure out how to power down. This can make it incredibly difficult to relax and get the rest you need. It's like our brain is stuck in the on position, and it can't figure out how to power down. Even when you do manage to fall asleep, the quality of your sleep might be poor. You might wake up frequently during the night or have trouble reaching the deep restorative stages of sleep. Our heart rate increases, our muscles tense up, and our minds race, even if we don't realize it's happening. This constant state of tension and alertness can take a serious toll on your energy levels. All that behind-the-scenes drama takes a lot of energy. It's like your body is running a marathon every day, even if you're just sitting at your desk or lying on the couch. No wonder you feel exhausted. So if you're constantly feeling exhausted, like you could sleep for a week and still wake up tired, your body might be trying to tell you something. It's important to listen to those signals and give yourself permission to rest and recharge. It's important to listen to those signals and give yourself permission to rest and recharge. This might mean taking a nap during the day, practicing relaxation techniques like meditation or deep breathing, or simply taking some time to do something you enjoy. And of course, if you're concerned about your energy levels, it's always a good idea to chat with a doctor or therapist. They can help you identify any underlying issues and develop a plan to manage your fatigue. Remember, it's okay to ask for help. Fatigue can be a sign that something is off, and it's important to take it seriously. By addressing the root causes of your exhaustion, you can start to feel more energized and better equipped to handle whatever life throws your way. Next up, we have irritability. Have you ever noticed that when you're feeling anxious, you tend to get annoyed or frustrated more easily? Yeah, me too. It's like anxiety brings out this super sensitive side of ourselves that we didn't even know existed. Suddenly, everything is irritating. Loud noises, traffic jams, people chewing too loudly. All those little things that we usually brush off can feel like major annoyances when we're already running on high alert. It's like anxiety shrinks our fuse, making us more likely to snap at the people around us, even if they don't deserve it. And the worst part? We often don't even realize we're doing it until after the fact, which can leave us feeling guilty and even more anxious. It's a vicious cycle. Chapter 3. Sign number 3. Focus. What's focus? Let's talk about concentration, or rather the lack thereof. It's something that affects us all at some point or another. Whether you're a student trying to study for an exam, a professional working on a project, or just someone trying to get through their daily tasks, maintaining focus can sometimes feel like an impossible challenge. We've all been there, right? That moment when you sit down with the best intentions to get something done, but your mind just won't cooperate. It's like there's a constant stream of distractions pulling you in every direction, except the one you need to go. You're trying to focus on a task, but your mind is buzzing with a million different thoughts. Maybe it's the grocery list you need to make, the email you forgot to send, or that awkward conversation you had earlier in the day. All these thoughts swirl around, making it nearly impossible to concentrate on the task at hand. You reread the same sentence 5 times without absorbing a single word. It's frustrating, isn't it? You start to wonder if there's something wrong with you, but the truth is, this is a common experience. It's like your brain has suddenly decided to go on strike. No matter how hard you try, you just can't seem to get it to cooperate. This can be especially challenging when you have deadlines to meet or important tasks to complete. Well, guess what? Difficulty concentrating can be a major sign of anxiety. When we're anxious, our minds are constantly on high alert, scanning for potential threats, even if those threats are totally imaginary. This state of hypervigilance can make it incredibly difficult to focus on anything else. When we're in this heightened state of alertness, our brains are essentially in survival mode. They're more concerned with keeping us safe from perceived dangers than with helping us complete our to-do list. This can lead to a vicious cycle where the more we struggle to focus, the more anxious we become, and the more anxious we become, the harder it is to focus. This state of hypervigilance can make it incredibly difficult to focus on anything else. It's like our brains are so busy worrying about what might happen that they don't have the capacity to focus on what's actually happening in the present moment. This can be incredibly frustrating, especially when you have important tasks that need your attention. So, what can we do about it? The first step is to recognize that this is a common experience and that you're not alone. Many people struggle with maintaining focus, especially when they're feeling anxious. It's important to be kind to yourself and to understand that this is a normal part of the human experience. There are also practical steps you can take to help improve your focus. Techniques such as mindfulness and meditation can be incredibly helpful. These practices can help calm your mind and bring your attention back to the present moment. Taking regular breaks, getting enough sleep, and maintaining a healthy diet can also make a big difference. Additionally, creating a structured environment can help. This might mean organizing your workspace, making a to-do list, or setting a timer to work in short, focused bursts. By taking these steps, you can create a more conducive environment for concentration and reduce the impact of anxiety on your ability to focus. Remember, it's okay to struggle with focus from time to time. The important thing is to recognize when it's happening and to take steps to address it. With a little patience and practice, you can improve your ability to concentrate and reduce the impact of anxiety on your daily life. Chapter 4, Sign number 4, Why is my body so tense? Now let's talk about muscle tension. This is something that many of us experience on a daily basis, often without even realizing it. Muscle tension can manifest in various parts of our body, and it's usually a sign that something is off balance. This is a sign of anxiety that often gets overlooked, but it's so common. When we are anxious, our body reacts in ways that are meant to protect us, but these reactions can sometimes cause more harm than good. Have you ever noticed that when you're feeling stressed or anxious, your shoulders start creeping up towards your ears? This is a classic sign of muscle tension. Your body is trying to shield itself from perceived threats, even if those threats are just in your mind. Or your jaw clenches up. This is another common area where tension builds up. You might not even be aware that you're doing it until you start to feel pain or discomfort. Or you get a headache that just won't quit. These tension headaches can be debilitating and are often a direct result of the stress and anxiety we carry with us. That's muscle tension, my friends, and it's your body's way of responding to stress. It's like your muscles are on high alert, ready to spring into action at a moment's notice. When we're anxious, our muscles tense up in preparation for a perceived threat. This is part of the body's natural fight or flight response, which is designed to protect us from danger. It's like our bodies are getting ready to fight or flee, even if there's no actual danger present. This constant state of readiness can take a toll on our physical health. The problem is that this constant muscle tension can lead to all sorts of physical discomfort, from headaches and backaches to neck pain and even digestive issues. It's like your body is constantly bracing for impact, and that can wear you down over time. It's like carrying around a bag of rocks all day long. Not exactly fun. Imagine the strain on your muscles and joints from carrying that extra weight. Over time, this can lead to chronic pain and other health problems. So what can we do about it? The first step is to become aware of the tension in your body. Pay attention to how you feel throughout the day. Are your shoulders tense? Is your jaw clenched? Are you experiencing headaches or other discomforts? Once you're aware of the tension, you can start to take steps to relieve it. Deep breathing exercises can help to calm your mind and relax your muscles. Progressive muscle relaxation, where you tense and then release different muscle groups, can also be very effective. Regular physical activity, such as yoga or stretching, can help to keep your muscles loose and flexible. Getting a massage or using a foam roller can also help to release built-up tension. It's also important to address the underlying causes of your anxiety. Talking to a therapist or counselor can help you to understand and manage your stress. Journaling can be a great way to process your thoughts and feelings. Finally, make sure to take time for self-care. Spend time doing things that you enjoy and that help you to relax. Whether it's spending time in nature, reading a book, or engaging in a hobby, taking time for yourself is crucial for managing stress and tension. Remember, it's important to listen to your body and take steps to care for yourself. By becoming aware of your muscle tension and taking steps to relieve it, you can improve your overall well-being and reduce the impact of stress on your life. Chapter 5, Sign number 5, to sleep, perchance to dream. Last but not least, let's talk about sleep disturbances. Sleep and anxiety have a super complicated relationship, and it can be a bit of a chicken or the egg situation. Sometimes anxiety can lead to sleep problems, and sometimes sleep problems can actually worsen anxiety. It's a vicious cycle. If you find yourself struggling to fall asleep, staying asleep, or even just waking up feeling refreshed, anxiety could be playing a role. When we're anxious, our minds race, making it difficult to quiet down those thoughts and drift off to sleep. And if we do manage to fall asleep, we might find ourselves waking up in the middle of the night with a jolt, our hearts pounding, our minds buzzing with worries. Not exactly the recipe for a restful night's sleep. Outro, take care of yourselves. So, there you have it. 5 signs of anxiety you may not realize. If any of these signs resonated with you, don't worry, you're not alone. Anxiety is incredibly common, and there's absolutely no shame in seeking help. Remember, it's okay to ask for help. Taking care of your mental health is just as important as taking care of your physical health. If you're struggling, reach out to a trusted friend, family member, therapist, or doctor. Thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful, and subscribe to my channel for more videos on mental health, self-care, and all things wellness. Take care of yourselves.